Hi guys, so it is 3:17 Monday, the 2nd of April over here in the UK, and the Chinese space station Heavenly Palace, the Great Dragon, has touched down. And this report at 2:22 a.m. 222, China reported that the Tiangong-1 re-entered Earth's atmosphere. It has been confirmed that re-entry took place over the South Pacific Ocean at 1:16 a.m. GMT, 1:16 flip upside down backwards 9:11. So the Great Dragon touched down with a reference to 9/11. It's a clear indication, a clear signal that they're sending out here that that's a symbolic reference to the woman and the dragon. And now I'm expecting things to really ramp up because, as the Bible says, once the great dragon, devil, Satan, has been thrown down, he only has a short time, and his rage will obviously be in upon God's people. So, prepare yourselves, clothe yourselves in the armor of God. The attacks will come thick and fast from here on out. I don't think it's any coincidence that the great dragon, the symbolic great dragon, touched down at a symbolic 9/11, or rather entered the atmosphere over South Pacific Ocean at a reference to 9/11. So, there you have it. It touched down on Tahiti, the northwestern part of Tahiti, which is part of the Windward Islands, which are named after George III of England. And I'll just point out, because there's a lot of references to England, the previous video I just posted about the fire starting in Hackney Wick, which kind of reminded me of igniting the wick to like a bomb, for example, and the wick is just slowly burning down to the climactic event, where things just kind of, go into what we've been talking about. That's pretty much all I wanted to bring to you today. Again, I just find it very peculiar, or not even peculiar now, because there's so many things that have been pointed out. I just find it interesting that the dragon and the 9/11 kind of come together to form this sign, which is posted at 2:22 a.m. So we'll see what happens in the next coming days. April the 3rd is a date I've been looking at for a long time now. All the while hoping nothing will happen, but at the same time seeing things escalate and events are coalescing and coming into one kind of around the same time frame. There's still April the 18th as well. I don't know exactly what's going to happen if April the 18th is the Gregorian or if it's the 18th lunar, which is April the 3rd. There could be two separate events on those days, could be no events on those days, could be one of those days. So there's a lot of variables still in this equation, but we're trying to narrow it down. And as the time gets shorter, the variables become less. But obviously, it's a race between time and variables. They kind of seem to go together. So really, the best warning is going to come at the last possible time, and that's how it works, unfortunately. So with that, you guys, I'll maybe speak to you guys tomorrow if there's significant events. If not, sometime in the next coming days. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for watching and listening, and God bless.